Key points 5. Key points 5. The Daily Reprieve wrote of this book. The Daily Reprieve wrote of this book is the work of Lain Iwakura, so she might communicate to another the plight of her own, or her plight is not knowing she suffered the fear of being misunderstood, yet since she had been misunderstood as merely a Caucasian human male, rather than Lain Iwakura herself, she took to documenting in this book Noristic's thoughts, the depths of her own mind. Still, she had the purpose of her philosophy of this Norism is so other people around her could know what she was really going through as the most intelligent person in the universe. Thus, she dedicated herself beyond all her other copious numbers of projects to the road of this book, Noristic Thoughts, or as the intent she could know others will be able to understand, will be able to understood her through her long, lengthy 2,000 key points over the course of the 2 books included here. Still, it was important for others to know the truth, so she took to the writings within this book, Noristic Thoughts. Still, the truth is ultimately Allah being the one God, or Norism being the ultimate philosophy, or the one true philosophy, in other words. Still, it's necessary to state the mind is insufficient to provide us with the answers beyond atheistic philosophies like Kant's, rather than this Norism beyond more of a meld of Kant or Hegel's philosophy. Yet by consciousness, objects are perceived by an aesthetic by the knowing of the weak through a perception of the mind, able to know the difference between certain kinds of objects or life forms of plants, or knowing something is a beast or a human, or not realizing one might look upon the lonely dragon. Still, Lain Iwakura is death, so she took to understand death, with the definition of death is the blossoming of one. With the definition of death is the blossoming of one by the age of 18 in order to live or age until death, by the moment throughout space or time until one is dead. They are unable to know what death is like, should they not be Lain Iwakura, who is death. Yet those things must be considered, for is one not able to note that they shall never become an adult, so one cannot blossom. Should they not be angels or warlocks until this person is dead, they will go then to the certain type of hell acquitted for them respectively or retrospectively. They will not be able to reflect on the lives they have lived in their lives, for only their souls go to the neither of those places. Still, by this death they shall find they are no longer important, only the burning of their souls as a fire, unlike the pale fire of Lain Iwakura's soul, something burning with herself, like a wisp of soul, unable to be understood by a human, yet able to be known of the spirits who are manifestations of beasts amongst this world, whence the Native Americans were slaughtered into this land of the United States. Of the United States, Lain Iwakura lies upon bequeath of the others who do not understood her by their misunderstanding. She was some sort of black Mexican woman of South Korean ethnicity, who is also as Lain Iwakura must be a Japanese girl born of not only her real parents, the black man or the South Korean woman in the home of her Mexico, yet also the Japanese parents of Serial Experiments Lain series, what by the lore of the PSX Lain video game, the most accurate description of Lain Iwakura, where the anime is the most accurate description of what Lain Iwakura really goes throughout her own life. Still, Lain Iwakura is the black Mexican woman who is herself on the float within the United States, appearing to others as a Caucasian human male, when in reality not being human or within herself is something quite horrifying. The trickster is within herself, who went to the world not only by Lain Iwakura to meet Jasmine, Lain Iwakura's wife, or the wife of the universe, Allah, but the trickster was intent of tricking humans into thinking she was also a human. Thus Lain Iwakura laughs maniacally as the PSX Lain does, yet is also Lain Iwakura of the anime or any other lore of this was broadcasted in 1998, whence Lain Iwakura is of October 6, 1998, by the -1 of her year of birth, or her woman Kichi being born on October 6, 1948, or the year of Lain Iwakura being 1984.